crazy morning.
Yeah.
So
We got an appointment to take Sunshine to her very first vet appointment.
right, so that's where we're going.
And even though I got this nice hammock, both children are leaning right on the edge of it so that they can be close to us
well,
because they're needy.
yeah, Sunshine has not quite learned how to car yet.
But the hammock should help.
Yeah, the hammock should help. There she goes, and she's laying down. Arlo likes to lean his head over the edge of the hammock because he's a poodle. That poodle have long nose. But there's Sunshine back there. So we've been working with her for a couple days. I've been here for a couple days, like working with her and stuff. And I think the biggest thing that I've noticed is that she is going to need a lot more exercise.
So, puppies are hard.
But basically, she needs a lot more exercise before she can focus. So she's been doing really good during her dinner training sessions. Like she wants to learn, she wants to do things, but then during her like earlier training sessions, if she hasn't, or like asking her to do things earlier in the day, if she hasn't gotten enough exercise, she just won't, because she doesn't want to. So, and she's not focused enough. So yeah, there's that. She still is not liking the crate, but we'll get there. We did a couple fun videos with her yesterday. Some like with the boys too. We did like some like
Taste test.
yeah, food testing videos, like baby food, treats, people food, that kind of stuff. So those videos should be coming out soon, which is pretty cool. And then hopefully when we get back, we'll have time to finish that painting video.
Mm-hmm.
And Sunshine has a canvas too, so we're gonna have her do one. We'll see how that goes. I'm worried she's gonna chew on the bag. Maybe we'll have to have her like on leash. And then both of the boys are gonna do their paw prints on theirs.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the plan. The other thing that we're doing while we're out is Michaela has to do a return at Target, and then we are also going to the Humane Society thrift store to see if they have any Kongs, because basically the way that we've been getting Sunshine to she wants to lay right on him.
Okay.
She'll lay down if she can lay on him. Is that a bad thing? I mean, it's well, we're going to the Humane Society thrift store because we need some more Kongs, and maybe we'll see if they have anything else. But we've been using Kongs in her crate at night to help her get to sleep. So basically we'll fill a Kong with some peanut butter and stuff, and it'll help her sleep a little bit. So yeah, they might have some other stuff. We'll see. I tried some puzzles with her last night. She was just not interested, so I might try them again later today to see what she thinks of them now that she's a little bit more awake. But I don't know. I still think that she's not going to be a huge fan of the puzzles because she's not that food motivated. So, but yeah, so that's our plan. Okay.
guys, so I'm gonna apologize. My voice sounds really scratchy right now. It's getting a little better, but still not great. So they just came back. Well, Sunshine went in, and we told them everything we were like thinking about. I also need to tell them by the end about the heartworm, because we will be back in 1 or 2 months to do the heartworm test, because it's very important we do that right away when it's available. So they came out, they let us know that the little infection that she has, they're testing the mucus that's involved in that, and that should be coming back pretty quick here. And then they're gonna do her distemper, because that's all that she's due for right now. So yeah, that's kind of it. They said that they love her, that she's great, and that's good. And Brielle went to go get some lunch. I went to get some lunch. Arlo, say hi to the camera. He's not happy his mom's gone. Right? Tell the camera you're not happy. Say I whine a lot. Say, Arlo. Arlo. Yes. So yeah, his mom is gone. But, hey, excuse me. Would your mom let you do that? No, I don't think so. So yeah, we're just waiting. It took a really long time for them to get us in, but I think that there was some kind of like pet emergency, pet death, because there was a couple people that came out crying, and there was like a memorial pet van thing. So I just called to check in and make sure they didn't forget about us. But they got her in. So she's been in for all of like 20 minutes, and they're getting all this stuff done, which is really good. So after this, we are going to go to the Humane Society thrift store. Ew, Arlo, you stink. Depending on if we get what we need from the pet store, from the thrift store, we may stop at a pet store. Because we're going to try to make her kennel really cozy so that she likes it. Because right now she's not really a big fan of it. I hear you, Arlo. Tell him about it. Where's your mom? She's not here, is she? Tell the camera. Say, I'm mad. My mommy left me behind. Because Michaela went to go get lunch, and now it's mommy's turn. Arlo, do you love Sunshine? Do you love Sunshine, or do you hate her? I think you hate her. Sometimes. So, yeah. That's what we're doing right now, and we will update you guys when we have her back in the car. Okay, so we went to the vet, and they did her checkup and everything, we had lunch, and now we are gonna go to the Humane Society thrift store to look for some, we want to get maybe a bed for the inside of her crate and some Kongs. And if we don't find it, there's other places we can look to, but
right.
We just would prefer not to pay retail full price.
And then we're gonna do that.
Wow, it's been a while since I've seen a Perkins.
Return at Target. So, at her appointment, they said that she looked great. They love her. They like her. She doesn't have like an ear infection or anything like I thought she might. So
she's just irritated by the colors, I guess. And then they did say that she had either a little bit of a vaginal infection or a UTI.
I'm guessing it's a vaginal infection. I don't think it's a UTI. But either way, they put her on some antibiotics for a couple days, and they said that it should clear up fine. And they said that it's really common for puppies to get it, which I agree.
So no biggie.
They had a volunteer working triage today, so
some of the comments she made was just a little.
She must not have recognized me, and then also, well, she didn't. Okay, she didn't go off. She just said like, oh, because I had mentioned, she's been itching in her ears, and I thought maybe she had an ear infection. Oh my god, my hair looks like shit. I'm sorry. I've been puppy watching, and I haven't had a chance to shower in a few days. So she said, the prong collar could be doing that. And I'm like, well, we just started the prong, and she does it when she's naked, and she did it before. So don't think it's that. And she was like, I just want to advocate for like an easy walk harness. And I'm like, Queen, you must have only worked here a couple days. Which she had said before. She said that she didn't know how much a bunch of things were because she'd only been here a couple days. So this is the usual vet that I take all of my clients to. This is where our program goes. So I'm gonna make sure to let my person know, not to get her in trouble or anything. I don't want to get her in trouble. She must be just like a volunteer or something, because she wasn't wearing the usual stuff that the like actual vets or vet techs wear, or even like the receptionists. So she must just be a volunteer. But basically she said like, oh, prong collars aren't like the best, like, they can cause like a bunch of different things. And she said tracheal collapse, which I thought was really funny because flat buckle collars cause tracheal collapse.
Prong collars don't?
Prong collars are much less likely to than flat buckle. Mm-hmm. They're a lot safer. So just a very interesting conversation. I educated her on the fact that like, actually a flat buckle collar is a lot more likely to cause that. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she said, oh, well, what about like an easy walk harness? And I'm like, if she's ever going to be a service dog, her shoulders have to be safe, and an easy walk harness isn't going to help with that. So, and with the amount of pulling she does right now when she isn't on the prong, because when she's on the prong she listens really well. She hasn't like pulled against the prong really, but when she's just on like her harness, when it's clipped on her harness and stuff, the amount of pulling that she does, an easy walk harness would not be safe at all. I cannot imagine. She would like dislocate a shoulder in like seconds. So it kind of baffles me that she would say that. But, to each their own. If that's what she wants to use for her dogs, that's fine. I'm guessing she's not like a trainer or a behaviorist or anything. But a volunteer, that's usually helpful to have at those clinics. So that was the conversation we had with her. But now we are going to that thrift store, and then Michaela has to do the return at Target, and I'm going to stay out here with the dogs because Target is not pet friendly and Sunshine is not ready for Target. But she has been in a couple pet friendly places so far. I think two? Yeah, because she went into a Petco and like a car repair place that was pet friendly. So, and the thrift store that we're going to, it's a Humane Society thrift store, so it benefits the Humane Society. It is pet friendly. So yeah. You gonna say anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes. A bed for her crate, which is nice because it needs to be really comfy in there and she needs to kind of like want to go in there, so having that bed in there might help. And then we went and did her return at Target, and then I went and got my stepdad Father's Day present. So now we're just heading home. There they are back there. Sunshine has really kind of chilled out in the back. So she did pretty good. I worked with her a little bit outside of the thrift store, and she did pretty good, but it's kind of hot out.